All right. It's that time once again. Yes, folks, it's time for It's Jag the podcast. But no, we're not live yet. We don't actually start until, February 2nd. But I did start thinking about something. Well, first, let's go over where you can follow us at. First, you can follow me, old Misery of Foo, this guy right here. You can follow me on Twitter right there at Misery of Foo. You can also follow It's Jag the podcast at It's Jag 1. And now we're on YouTube. Actually, this is going to be the first YouTube video that we cross over there. But, hey, we're going out. That's pretty cool. So It's Jag the podcast. I just, just wanted to reiterate, we start February 2nd. We're going to talk about some stuff. Look, everybody's talk about the Xbox stuff. The, acquisition and stuff. I'm going to give you my 2 cents. Everybody else is giving you their 2 cents. Why not this guy? Why not me? I can give you my 2 cents. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you my 2 cents about the Microsoft, thing. And then the other thing that we're also going to talk about is those NFT things. Because, Lord only knows. I don't know what they are. If you know what they are, well, then that's great. Maybe you can help me out. But we're going to figure it out. We'll figure it out together. But I want to thank you all for watching. You guys are awesome, and thank you for being here and stopping by for this little ensemble. A lot of this is also for YouTube because I'm kind of cheap, so I'm using all of this to then just take this video and transfer it over. So there's that. And if you're watching on YouTube right now, I'm streaming live on Twitch. You can catch me live on Twitch at my channel on twitch.tv/miseryoffoo. It's this guy right here. It's my misery. Hey, check out this shirt, huh? Look at this shirt. If that's not the greatest shirt in the world, I don't know what is it. Is that not cool? That's a good shirt. That makes sense. I like that shirt. All right, anyway, I was thinking about the Sea of Thieves thing. So yesterday I got really kind of pissed off about the whole thing, and I didn't like it, and I hated it, and I was mad, and I was angry, and I was like, okay, I went out and I did my rant and my rave, and I made my hair all wild like Doc Emmett L. Brown from Back to the Future. If I hadn't have to say it, I said whatever. Hey, man, it's cool. I don't know why my phone wants to act that way. My apologies. It's being a weirdo on me. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, so I wanted to talk about it a little bit. I've had a night to sleep about it, and I still feel exactly the same. Identical. I still feel the same. I think it's still going to be shitty. I haven't seen anything that's better at all. Nothing so far. So, let me take the music down there, and we'll just stop that. But, still, whatever. I'm going to take the Orange Cassidy approach and just be like, whatever. And we're going to play it. We're going to deal with it. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. I can't change it. But I think being upset about it and pissed off about it is just fun for the channel. But really, it's probably, it's not going to be too bad. Maybe. Anyway. I guess, but that's my 2 cents. I don't know. It's kind of a ramble, really. Because I still think it's going to be shitty. But I wanted to at least talk about that I had given it a night to think about it. And I'm not as mad about it, but I still don't understand it from a business perspective. I think the one thing that really upsets me the most, I really have to get, I don't think I can clarify this enough. The one thing that upsets me more than anything else was hearing them say, oh, well, hey, we watched a lot of TV shows and miniseries and movies, and so it's really helped us to put together a video game. Come on, man. And I've also figured out why this looks crooked. It's not crooked. See, there's white. It's white. I'm old. And so I have to get used to the fact that, oh shit, it's growing weird. And the color isn't really picking up great today because it's a little dark in here. We're going to have a snowstorm. I want to also talk about that. But first, let's circle back to the whole Sea of Thieves thing. I'm going to end that. We're going to finish it. We'll do stuff here on the channel, of course, as always. And we'll do that when it does come out. I'll give it a chance. I swear to God, I'll try. It doesn't mean that I'm going to like it, though, man. But, hey, if you out there, the viewer, if you have friends right? Anybody out there watches this, I'm sure you got friends. I don't, but you're my friends. But anyway, if you have friends, let them know. Shut up. Let them know what's going on in terms of Sea of Thieves, and ask them what they think. You know, do they like it? Do they not like it? Do they like the idea? Do you like the idea? Let me know. You can let me know. It's really easy. You know how you can let me know? You can email me too now. So not only can you DM me, it's so simple. My DMs are open, so you can DM It's Jag. It's very easy. Just go to Twitter and just follow @MiseryOfFoo. And you'll be able to get in touch with me. You can also follow @It'sJag1. You can do that too. That's cool. Or you can also email us. You can email us at itsjagthepodcast@gmail.com. It's that simple. You get right in touch with the show, straight up and simple. And if you need that information, just head to our YouTube channel at It's Jag the Podcast. It's easy to find. Just literally put in It's Jag the Podcast. Boom. Good to go. You're going to find this video on there to be the very first one. So there's that. But anyway, you know, yeah, Sea of Thieves. We'll see how that goes, and we'll play it out. But again, I'm not as pissed as I was yesterday. You know. But it is what it is. We got to move on. You're not going to always get what you want in life, right? I think we've learned that over the last couple of years. Moving on to the next thing. So, yeah, snow is coming into my area. Now, look, as a guy who's from the South, pretty much my whole life, I grew up in the South, okay? And the middle, you know, the middle part of my life, you know, maybe third grade to maybe, I don't know, 3rd to 10th grade, 11th grade, 10th grade, 3rd to 10th grade, I lived in the North. Rest of the time was in the South. Born in Arkansas, lived in Florida, and still kind of in the South, but not really. And if you know where the snowstorm is, then you kind of have an idea as to where I am. We're not expected to get the feet of snow. Thank God, I guess. I'm kind of excited about it, though. It is, you know, it's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to it. It's supposed to start like 8 o'clock here. I don't know. They're saying 6 inches, 4 to 6 inches. I'm thinking maybe 7 inches. We'll see how right I am. Stick and stay to the channel right here on Twitch. Or actually, I might actually live stream right to the YouTube channel now from my phone. Which is, you know, opening the YouTube channel opens up a whole lot of doors. And opportunities for the show to really grow and blossom. So if you can, head on over there and give me a follow. And then let everybody know to start following us there as well, because I think this is really going to help. Because when the snow starts, I'm going to turn on the phone, man, and give you a little insider view as to what's going on. I'm no storm chaser, and I'm not living in a place that's getting 20 feet of snow, okay? But it's going to be windy as hell. The snow's going to be blowing everywhere, and around here, you know, they don't like snow, okay, that much. And I'm in Virginia, but it's in the southern part of Virginia, right? I'm close to Virginia Beach. Now, they're supposed to get a lot of snow, more snow than we are, actually. So we'll see how it does. Hopefully it overperforms and doesn't underperform. One thing that I've learned here since I've lived here, I've only lived here now 2 years. The one thing that I've learned is that the weather people have no idea what the hell they're talking about. But on that note, I want to give a shout out to one weather guy who is absolutely awesome. And you can find him right here on YouTube. Because remember, if you're watching us on Twitch, this is also going to YouTube. For all those YouTube viewers, I want you to go and follow this guy because he's pretty awesome. Give him a like, give him a subscribe. He's really good. Ryan Hall, y'all. Damn right, y'all. This guy is good. I love this guy. I like watching this guy a lot. He gives me, I learn weather watching him. We've actually been watching the storm come in for 4 days. It's really cool because I feel like I'm watching it with him, you know. I don't know the guy, but he's really cool. He seems like a really cool, down-to-earth, fun dude, and he's smart, and he knows a lot about weather. And so if you're looking for guys that don't overhype the stuff like, you know, all those major news networks like to do, and you're one of those people like me who are tired of watching, you know, the major news networks, then I would go watch this guy because he shows you every single radar. He gives you every single, he's got the nav, he's got the Euro model, he's got the GFS model, he's got all the models. If nothing that makes sense, he's got all those wordy models that make sense. So go and follow him right here on YouTube and give him a like as well. Ryan Hall, y'all. And if you're looking also to watch more of the storm tonight, he's the guy to go to because he's got storm chasers that are going to be out. He's got someone in D.C. This evening, and then tomorrow morning he's going to have someone up around the, I'm not sure, I think more northern part of the area, because I think Boston's going to really hit hard on that. So I'm not saying that that's Jag or anything, but hey, there's that. I had to mention it. So it is exciting though. I mean, 6 to 7 inches, but knowing us, we'll probably just get like an inch. It happens. But I've been getting ready for the show. We all know February 2nd, very first show, we go live. It's going to be a lot like this, really. This is just kind of leading up to it because I was kind of bored and I wanted something to do, and I thought about talking about some stuff, so I thought I'd just do it. And it's really good practice for me too, get a couple of Jags under the belt, see how it goes using my face and how it works through this Twitch thing, which right now my phone looks like it's acting up like a bitch. So if you're watching me and you're having problems, I apologize. I haven't done anything. The only thing that I have done is this. Hang tight. You know what I can do? Watch this. So this is probably going to F up a lot of stuff. It's going to F up my internet. It really shouldn't because I'm hardwired, but now I'm just pulling Wi-Fi. So I was working on stuff and I had Titanic playing in the background. I like Titanic. It's a good movie. So I had Titanic playing in the background. That was probably screwing up with my internet. See, this is why I do these things, so then I learn ahead of time. And thank you all for being here and watching and helping me through it all. And hopefully it looks good on the thing. I'm going to take a look here real quick. Oh, yeah, we're really behind though. Ooh, wow. Let me know how the music was too, if that works or not. I'm not talking about if you like it or not. It's meant to be annoying. It's meant to be funny and annoying at the same time, which is why I went with elevator music. So, and then the Cannonball thing, that was my dad's favorite movie, and so it's paying homage to him a little bit. You never hear it anymore, it's kind of funny anyway. And I've used it for a lot of my stuff over at Baron One Media, things like that. Anywho, I was thinking about stuff I wanted to talk about on a show that's coming up on the 2nd of February. We're going to talk about games, of course. We're always going to talk about games. We're going to talk about games that are brought onto Game Pass for the month. We'll talk about the newest ones. We'll talk about some of the ones you should try. If you haven't tried them yet, give them a shot. Give them a try. If you have Game Pass, I'm going to give you some cool indie games that we've been having fun with, my brother and I. I've been playing a lot of these games lately, actually. I find myself playing a lot more now of Game Pass games than I ever used to. And this is a guy who, I have a lot of games. But recently it's been really slow. It has been, right? It's been a slow last couple months, let's be honest. And Forza is good, but I'm not like really I'm not a Forza guy. Like I am, but I'm not. Like I like it for a little bit and then I gotta get out of it. I can't do it forever. See, I'm trying to think of some other ones. Like right now, I'll give you an idea. Unfortunately, I have to look at it. But I'll give you an idea. Like right now, I guess Crash. Playing Crash. I got Fallout 76 on there. That's a love-hate relationship with Fallout 76. I enjoy it very much, I do. Excuse me. But at the same time, it gets a little boring. You got to take a break from it and you can get back into it again. So, I love those games. I just wish there was a little more which I think a lot of people have said that. A game I started playing yesterday just mainly for the fact that I wanted to get achievements because I'm trying to kick my brother's ass and he's beating me still by 300 gamer score this month. And I've only got 2 days left. He's an asshole. Anyway, I'm playing the Gunk. If you can get past some of the, shoving that stuff down your throat kind of stuff, well then, it's a good game. I don't like that other stuff because it just doesn't appeal to me. But it's a good game and an easy achievement hunter. You get very high achievements. We'll talk about some of the good games we can get achievements out of. Hitman 3 is a hot game right now in Game Pass. So, man, I have always been a big Hitman fan. I don't know about any of you, but I have really enjoyed Hitman. I enjoyed the first Hitman. I've played all of them, but the newest versions have been really, really good, and the story has been really good. And I love the whole open world idea of this, you go into this map, there's your target, or plural your targets, and you just take them down in any means necessary. You got all kinds of cool, fun ways to do it. So I've always enjoyed those. Now, I had tried Hitman 3 when it first came out, but I had tried it on the Xbox One version. I had not had the Xbox Series X, I don't think, at the time. So when I went to try it, it didn't work great at all. The game just it said it was downloaded, but then it said it wasn't downloaded, and I didn't have access to the maps, but it didn't make sense because I bought the game. So I asked for a refund, because it just was pissing me off, and I didn't want to deal with it. So, and I rarely ask Xbox for a refund, and thank you to Xbox for giving me the refund. And they did, they gave me the refund, and it's come back out on Game Pass, and I've had a chance to go back and play it, and it actually works now. And it is awesome. It is really a good game. I'm glad that I got my money back at the time that I did, but I would have given it a bad review had I scored it then. But looking back on it now, I'd have to say it's a really good game. I recommend it. If you like Hitman, if you like that kind of stuff, it is really good. Check it out. I've, of course, got NBA 2K22 on there. I like playing the basketball every now and then. I got No Man's Sky sitting on there just to kind of go in and have some fun every now and then. I've been trying to figure out different games I can play with my brother, different little multiplayer games, since I've been taking an elongated break from Red Dead. Nobody Saves the World is a really awesome game. We're going to talk more about Nobody Saves the World in upcoming episodes of It's Jag, because this is a really cool, fun little dungeon crawler, and definitely one that you should try. So if you have Game Pass, definitely go try it. If you haven't given it a try, do it. It looks corny, may seem kind of cheesy, but it's actually kind of fun and actually kind of cool. Of course, Sea of Thieves is on there, and then I've just put on Jedi Fallen Order. I go back and forth with that again. It's a love-hate relationship with that game. Beautiful graphics, great gameplay, but at the same time, the story just doesn't, it's not enough for me to stay in. Now, I'm one of the very few to say that, and I would like to go back and give it another chance. So a lot of times I go back to these games and I try again. But it got me thinking. So, looking at these games, I'm thinking about stuff I want to talk about in the next Jag, and I think about, trying to share a little bit of myself, my gaming story, and kind of how far back I go, which is unfortunate, which is a long ways. I've been playing games. And I started thinking about, what are the top 5 games that I've, played, or that's been the most important in my life, as I had like a weird Joe Biden robot moment. Sorry about that. I had to think for a second. And so those top 5 things, those top 5 games we'll talk about on one of the next podcasts, and I'll give you an advance notice about that, but I want you to start thinking about it. What are some of your top 5 games that you've ever played in your history of gaming? Think about your entire life. Now, that's what got me thinking. I mean, I had to go back. I'm thinking, well, wow, Pac-Man, right? I mean, Frog Bog. Okay, I can go back as far as Frog Bog. That was a really good one, because I go back to the Atari, right? Of course, Mario is always going to be on there. For some, it's going to be Sonic. For others, it may be something else. But for me, as I was thinking about it, it ended up being this guy right there. It ended up being Pitfall. I mean, how can you not like Pitfall? That was my favorite one, man. Out of every single game that I could think of, out of all the top 5, that was my number one, I would say, because I've played every kind of little remake that they've done. I think they've done 2 or 3 remakes on the Nintendo DS, I think. Nintendo Game Boy, I believe it was Game Boy, and then I think they did one on DS. I think they did one somewhere else. They did Pitfall 2, and then another one. This one was the original, 1982. That one was the best. I never did beat it, but it really was a cool, fun game. And that one, that's what got me thinking. And I was like, well, hell, man, I gotta get the picture of that, because that's pretty cool. And then I said, well, shit, I gotta share the picture. So there you go. So for me, that's my number one, and I'll share my other 4 on an upcoming episode. But again, what's your favorite? What's your top 5? Let me know what your top 5 is, and you can do that very easily. All you gotta do is just follow us on Twitter. You can follow us at itsjag1, or you can follow me at Misery of Foo. And if you want, you can just email the channel at itsjagthepodcast@gmail.com. And there you go. Very easy, very awesome. I do that because I have like 50 different emails. So for me, this is a throwaway email just so I can get everything kind of up and running. And remember, you can follow us on YouTube also on It's Jag, the podcast. For all those viewers that are watching me here on YouTube, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Tell all your friends about us, and make sure you get everybody to come here that you know or that would like to, and subscribe to the channel, or at the very least, watch. I think subscriptions are really important, but at this point, I would just like to take the views, I'll be honest with you. And of course, constructive criticism, always welcome. You give me your constructive criticism. If you're watching on Twitch, we're going to be live again February 2nd. We'll go with the show. It'll be the full show. We're going to talk about some fun stuff. And as we lead up to that, I'll give you more information. In the meantime, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming a game tonight or not. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. You know, sometimes if you get in there late at night, there's some fun conversations to be had that won't be there the next day. But if you weren't there and you missed it, well, then that's thank God for me. Anyway, we'll keep it at that. But we may do a game tonight. I may do something tonight. We'll see how I feel and what I'm feeling. If you have game that maybe you would like to see me stream tonight, out of the games that I just suggested, we might do. My brother and I might try Nobody Saves the World. If you're interested in that, maybe we try that. I don't know. We'll see. It depends on what I'm feeling. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to end it there. This was a good show. Really appreciate you guys. I really, really do. And I really appreciate you kind of hanging in there with me. There's been some transition. There's been some ups and downs with me. There's been a lot of changes with my name, things like that, things I've been going through, personal life stuff. We all have it. And I just want to thank you guys for all being there and, you know, sticking with me through all of this, believing in me, because I believe in you. And together, I think we can really make something out of this. This was something I believed in a while ago, and I gave up on it because of, mental health stuff. But I'm feeling good about it now, and I feel a lot better kind of showing myself on camera and just kind of doing this way. I think this is a really good format. But again, let me know what you think. Constructive criticism is always welcome. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you the next time I do. See ya!